Hey, it's Raymond here. Welcome back to the channel, to the series Psychology in Marketing. So today I'm going to talk about affinity. So if you're not familiar with the word affinity, maybe the word resonate may be better for you. So affinity is cognitive biases, right? So example in real life is imagine you are an Indian and you work overseas in London. Okay, so you need to pursue a better opportunity in other country overseas. And if you met another Indian over there, you tend to get attached to that person. Easier to form connection with him. Okay, because the affinity that you guys are having. Okay, you guys both are Indian and you guys are working as a expat is in other country in a Western society where you're surrounded mainly by like the Caucasians, right? You can form the connection with each other way better than if you met him on the street in India. Okay, because of that extra affinity that you have, both working overseas. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Right. So if you are a coach or consultant, you may have heard this advice before. Okay, share your story. You attract the people that resonate with you. Right. So this is something that uh, many they are doing it, but they are not aware of it. Okay. So by being aware of it, you can maximize, capitalize on this. Share your story. I will have another video go more in depth into story sharing, how to structure the story in a way that's easy to resonate, and how to like have the hero journey inside your story that make it more resonatable. Okay, not sure is that a word, but yeah, it's easier for people to resonate with you. Okay, so share your story, right? Talk about your situation, the struggle you've been through, and talk about detail about struggle. Okay, and you talk about transformation. What prompted you to make the decision? What kept you going? And ultimately the success. Okay, where you are right now, the ultimate success. And when people hear the story, okay, even though you feel like you're sharing story about you, but it's not really about you. It's about them. Okay, it's always about them. They want to see themselves in you. Okay, so they want to be like you. They're in the struggle, and they want to know what kind of transformation that can be done, and to achieve the ultimate success. Your story will put them in a hopeful mode where they can see the possibility in the futures, right? So they will want to know more about you, learn more about you, and even like buy and purchase from you. Okay, so I'll share this example. Okay, this is inspired by a connection I have in my LinkedIn profile. Okay, that is his title, fitness coach for productive executive and C levels. But the story I'm going to share is not his story. Okay, I just took his title, make up a story. Okay, I cannot share his stuff. So let's pretend John. Okay, John, he used to own a big company. Okay, international, and what he found that he always travel frequently, and he feel like his life is just switching between the office, the airport, and the hotel, and that's it. Right? He barely have time for his family, not to mention for exercise. So once John sold his company, he decided to become a fitness coach. Okay, he has a passion for fitness, and he want to help people, a fellow executive, C levels, to live a healthier life, be more physically fit. Right. And his strategy and his story, everything is around productivity maximization. Okay, so he will talk about the diet you can do even though you're traveling abroad, and also how to get exercise into your schedule, which don't have allocate time for fitness, right, for exercise. Usually people who are very productive, it's really rare that they can dedicate a set time every day, the same time, for certain exercise, right? So the coaching he has is surround about that, right? So it's have the exercise around their lifestyle instead of set their lifestyle to schedule their business around exercise, right? So that's one example of Affinity. So he shared a story and share something that share his technique, his coaching is something that can resonate with others, executive and C levels, right? So that is how we can apply Affinity in marketing. So I want to leave you with this final quote that I like. Affinity is more important than credibility. It's a quote that stuck with me. Right. So until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.